Hey, hello everyone. So yesterday I did a video on tapping around anger. Today it's different. It's resentment. And resentment is a little different than anger. It's resentment, resending old energy into the present moment, usually with our heads, like the story of that person did me wrong and I can't forgive them, and I'll always, I'll remember, I will remember what happened, and in that aggression, that determination, we just experience resentment, not realizing that it's a poison for our bodies. It's not healthy. It's not helpful, and it needs to be released. Sometimes we hold on to resentment because we haven't made the behavioral changes that our anger is asking us to make. Like, I hate this job. Well, your anger is telling you, move towards what you love. Trust the universe. Take a leap. And you're not doing it. So what happens is you just keep resenting your boss or your situation. Yeah, that's partly resentment is about not taking appropriate action to create better boundaries, to leave a person who's abusive, things that you need to do so that you can feel safe again. So that's part of resentment. But however it is, whatever it is that's causing you to have resentment, you came to the right place, and we're going to do some tapping. So take a nice deep breath and ask yourself, whom or what do I still harbor resentment towards? Another word for resentment is hard feelings. It's fun how when people make up, they say no hard feelings. And resentment is hard. It's hard. It's when old feelings are hardened into cement. And they're not allowed to flow through your body to a place of resolution because your mind is holding on to the story of why you're a victim. So take a breath and let yourself to get in touch with some resentment. And thank you for being willing to trust me and trust yourself in this process to do a little clearing of resentment. Even though I have this old resentment, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I feel angry over and over again, when I think about what happened, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though there's just something powerful for me about holding on to my resentment, it feels safer than letting it go. I choose to love and honor and accept myself and my feelings and the wound that resentment is protecting. Because underneath that resentment, which is like a scab, there's some wounding. And I choose to heal the wounding rather than stay mad and stay resentful. All this resentment, all this old, bitter resentment, these hard feelings that have hardened into a regular part of my life, a daily part of my life. And I'm getting tired of holding on to this heavy resentment. And part of me maybe is scared to forgive. Like, what if I let go of this and bad things happen again? What if letting go of this resentment makes me vulnerable to being hurt again? I don't want to be hurt again. And this resentment seems to protect me. It's like a wall of pride. I won't let them get to me again. My heart is blocked from being hurt again. I won't put myself in that position. And this resentment is keeping me safe. And what if this resentment isn't doing that? It's just hurting me and blocking me from more love and more possibilities coming my way. What if being right about how wronged I was is holding me back from future love, prosperity, and health and well-being? And what if I can let go of the story of how right I am about this injustice that I perceive has been committed? What's underneath this resentment? Might there be some hurt and sadness and grief? Might I have some hurt feelings underneath the hard feelings? And maybe I've been afraid to feel that grief, to feel that hurt, as if I can't handle it. And that's just not true. I can let myself feel hurt and be with myself in my wound with a tender compassion for my pain. And as I feel this gentle compassion for my pain, my hurt, my sorrow, it feels easier and safer to drop from resentment into my vulnerability. And maybe I can forgive from this place of vulnerability, reassuring myself I won't let myself be foolish. I have learned a good lesson here. I can be more discerning. I can have better boundaries. I can move on from this pain. And instead of punishing the other person or punishing myself with these painful feelings of resentment, I choose to soften in my heart and forgive myself and this other person for being wounded. Maybe we both did our best. And maybe I can stop looking in the rearview mirror at what happened. Put my eyes on the road. Put my foot on the accelerator. Take my other foot off the brake. And move on with my life. Lesson learned. Wisdom gained. All is well. I hope that you feel softer inside, and I hope that your resentment is melting. Melting like the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm melting. When you pour love and compassion upon the wounds in your heart, the walls do melt, and the resentment is no longer needed to protect your heart. So have a wonderful day. And if I can support you further with private sessions, it is my greatest joy to support you on your journey. Bye for now.